Woo-wee. Ooh, excuse me. Good evening, chat. Good evening, Klutz. Good evening, Mango. Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday. I am so excited. We're almost done with the end of the week. I am very tired, as I always am. Oh, thank you, Spin, for that lurk. Appreciate you very much, my dear friend. Um, and good luck with class. I'll see you soon. No pressure. We're just chilling, man. We're just chilling and vibing and playing some Horizon. Chilling and vibing and playing some Horizon. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm funny. Oh, let me readjust myself a bit though. Oh. Okay, well, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. My name is Claire. I am an actual professor. I teach at St. Mary's College of California. I teach a class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the case for literary merit in video games. In the class, we discuss literature, the definition of literature, and what storytelling elements can be combined to create this rather abstract concept that we call literature. And then we ask if, by that definition, video games can be considered literature. More often than not, the answer to that question is yes, but of course, this is an entirely subjective question. We discuss a variety of games in the course, including, but not limited to, Horizon Zero Dawn, which we are discussing at present, What Remains of Edith Finch, The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption 2, Bioshock Infinite, Spec Ops The Line, among many others. And one of the few drawbacks of this course is I don't get nearly as much time to talk about some of these games as I'd like. Thus, this Twitch channel was born with the intention of playing through the games in their entirety, deconstructing the narratives, analyzing the characters, and working to understand what makes a game more than just a game, but an experience to be lived and embraced for the wider merit that it provides the world as well as in our own lives. If that sounds up your alley, then you have come to the right channel, and I am very, very happy that you're here. Today is part 5 of our playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. We are playing through just the story. Otherwise, this game would take months to complete. Hey, Aaron, good to see you again. A long time no see. I think the last time we saw you was the Outer Wilds night. How you doing? So yeah, we're on part 5 of our playthrough. We just met a very mysterious character named Sylens, who guided us to a large old one's ruin, where we discovered that there was a giant robot plague that fell upon the Earth about 1,000 years ago. And this woman that looks a lot like Aloy, named Elizabeth Sobek, came up with some plan that she called Zero Dawn, which was going to apparently be the solution to this robot plague that was going to destroy the Earth. And so we're going to try and find out what that solution was. And on a similar note, and probably what we're going to do first, is help Aaron try to discover what happened and who murdered his beloved sister. So that's probably the first thing we're going to do before we shift back into the core narrative. Quite happy today since I managed to set up VOD tracks so music won't go into VODs. Oh, nice. Nice, good for you. More sound organization. That's awesome when you're able to like make some like adjustments to your method that just end up like clutching up and helping you out. Okay, so let's shift over. Oh, interesting. I need to reset that. Oops. Filters. Well, that's odd. It's a little splotchy. Little splotchy. Quality makes this look a little better. Perfect. Let me know if the sound is okay. Sometimes it's crackly, and I need to reset things if that happens, so just keep me posted. Hey, Toon, good to see you. Not that, I mean, we were talking about 2 seconds ago in Discord, but, you know what I meant. Properties. Full screen. There we go. Oh, really? That's odd. I am very much live. Is saving the unit. I mean, it's very possible. You know, you have a very important task. And we wouldn't want to interrupt that or impede upon that in any way. Okay, so we need to find Erend. Let me make sure this is where he is. Oh no, that's the Grave Horde. We don't want to do that yet. We want to go to the Field of the Fallen. Yay! Regale me with post-war science. Hello, Afer, my friend. Welcome. Been a while since I've seen you in chat. Always a pleasure to have you, my good friend. And free. Yay, spin is free. Oh, hi. Brain is fried, but I'm here. Hey, you know what? You don't have to do any more of the learnings. It's a lecture series, so it's like, I'm doing the teachings and you're just doing the yes, sensei, yes. That's all you have to do. But welcome to freedom. Okay, we need to go. Oh, okay, cool. Thank God I had a campfire close by. Good to see you, my friends. I'm always excited when y'all drop in. This isn't a boring class, so it doesn't count. Oh, you flatter me. Oh, we're fighting. Okay. Oh, you're already dead. Cool.
Full speed, boys. Let's go. I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Getting your ass in trouble. What is happening in this game? I just know Dinobots won the war between the Transformers, and now we're putting humanity in their place. Well, Afer, to give you a bit of a rundown on the story, pause this so you don't get, overwhelmed by all the noise. Basically, all we have learned to this point is that Aloy, our main character, our, number one ginger here, has a striking resemblance to some figure from the past named Elizabeth Sobek. And we don't know why, but we know that every time we have gone to locations that used to be old world, old ones, meaning the apocalyptic societies, like dwellings and labs and whatever, that it seems to believe that Aloy is an identical genetic blueprint of Elizabeth Sobek. And we don't understand why that is, because we're like, wait, is Elizabeth her mother? That can't be possible, because Elizabeth lived 1,000 years ago. So we are trying to understand why that's a thing. And in the process, we discovered that about 1,000 years ago, this basically the Jeff Bezos of his day, named Ted Faro, built a line of robots called the Chariot line, which were a line of military robots that he sold to the governments of various countries to make himself even richer than he already was. But there was a glitch in these line of robots, and they basically went rogue. And that is a problem when those robots have the ability to self-replicate, and they consume biomass as fuel. So they began to replicate at an alarming rate. They started to suck up all the Earth's resources. And it was established that the Earth was going to be completely devoid of all life within 15 months if they didn't stop it. And we know that Dr. Sobek came up with something called Project Zero Dawn. But that is all the information we have so far. So we are trying to uncover what Zero Dawn was, because clearly the Earth was not destroyed, but there are also still robots running around everywhere. So there is just a whole lot of what happened here, why. So we're going to figure out the why. I hope that summary helped.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm just gathering resources. Just chill your glutes, Erend.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives.
Yes, I will allow
I'll put
Ginger
my
Prime.
worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry.
I kind of like Ginger
This
Prime,
is just
actually.
an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Ginger
Right.
Prime. I
hate
kind
to
of
see
love
a
it.
busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Woo!
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well,
Honestly,
I'm glad you're
same,
thinking
Erend.
straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa.
Ash. Ooh, that is a
No one
vibe.
knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No, I'd been drinking a lot. Maybe she thought, damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Lead the way, my large, hulking alcoholic friend. That has a large hammer.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
It does look sick, I agree. We're all just feeling this vibe right now. Also, just for clarification, y'all, there is a command on this channel that is !vibe that you can press whenever you want. And we've said vibe so many times, like in the last 5 minutes, I'm surprised nobody clicked it. There we go. All right.
There must be Shadow Karja armor.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a bit of a chaotic vibe, if I do say so myself.
A Shadow Karja.
The one true vibe. Okay.
It's perfectly sharp. Never seen action. strange. Not a scratch on it.
Anything else I can... Uh-huh.
Arrows scattered there. They look good as new. Never fired.
So there's just a bunch of, like, unused...
These look like drag marks. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
I'm sorry,
Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Carja do that?
So, I'm sorry. There's just a bunch of unused armor and weapons. That's all I meant. Sorry. There's a bunch of unused armor and weapons, and we don't know why.
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
What tracks? Okay. Follow in the tracks. Follow in the tracks. Excuse me. Bunch of you. Oh, come on. It's like this. We're back to our primitive way of life. Like, I don't think any of these people know what that is that you are thinking it is. Where's the probability matrix? Let's not go there. La da dee da. Alright, come on, let's speed this up.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
They faked an ambush, but why? But why?
These guys aren't Shadow Carja.
They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Ow! What was that for? Ouch, kabibbles. Where is you?
Uh-oh. What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Ah, crap.
Advance!
Oh, it mad.
For the Vanguard!
Whoa, boy. Whew. Where is you? Oh god, are there more of them? Ah, shit. Bye.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
What in the ever-living hell? So why would members of their own tribe kill or attack their own? What is this nonsense? Guess we're gonna find out.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that
Hunk.
thing. There, by the tripod.
Oh, that's right, we are! I forgot to change my shirt, actually. I didn't want to look like I was copying System. But we're twinsies today. Alright, there's other stuff down here we can look at.
What are those leather straps?
Leather straps, eh?
Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it.
Maybe there's some kind of strike, but not the ones we were thinking.
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
This is a black rate. We don't want that.
Those rocks, they're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
Erica,
Head to
hello.
Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right,
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
But why? I have, like, many more questions. Like, why would you paralyze her and then keep her alive? Erica, my friend, how are you? All right, Steve! Where are you, Steve? Oh, God. Mortuary story. Yes, I used to work in a mortuary. So, if people redeem that, I tell a story from those days. I used to be a mortician. Spent 2 years working in the death industry. Vibe. Oh yeah, and I just taught everyone in chat. Like nobody knew the vibe command until like about 15 minutes ago. It was great. Oh. Let's see, what story do I have that I can tell that I haven't told before? Because I've told so many of them already. I really should just keep a list. Yeah, we call it the death industry. It sounds awful, but like that really is what it is. Like, it's a business like anything else. So, I know definitely Spin hasn't heard this one before, so I think that's all that matters since you made the redemption. So, did you do anything embarrassing ever? Yeah, like this. I'm about to tell an extremely embarrassing story. I'm pretty sure I've told this one before, Erica, but like we'll see if you remember it. But most of the stories I tell are either embarrassing or just hilarious. I try not to tell the depressing ones because those are not really fun to tell on stream. But so let's see. So one time I remember it was during the summer, and hold on 1 second, chat. Give me like just 1 second. Tell him again. Tell him again.
Go fuck yourself if you don't watch Claire's stream. She's the best.
Yeah, I'm the best. You heard it here, chat. Straight from the mouth of my sister-in-law. I am the best.
Claire, we love you so much. We just wanted to call and celebrate with you.
I am so thrilled that you wanted to celebrate with me. Like I was. What?
We didn't want to interrupt your professional streaming.
Yeah, my professional streaming.
Sorry, you're the most professional streamer alive.
I am. I'm incredibly professional. Are you guys in your patio? Like, where are you?
No, we're in our front yard technically.
Oh.
She said she was like, say what? So we're walking back inside right now. Okay, so.
Well, I am very happy for you, my brand new homeowners. Congratulations.
House, and you get to stay. We have a guest room.
I know, and I'm going to basically be living there.
Claire, can you please come live in our guest room?
Yes, I will live in your guest room, 100%.
At least 4 days a week. Can you live in our guest room?
Absolutely, just done.
Claire, please change your address from San Francisco to Stockton. Please.
Done deal. My chat is saying big time congrats. They're very happy for you. Said big time congrats, homeowners, refinance often.
We're refinancing in the instant that is possible. But Casey said you need to see Taba.
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 Taba. It's Taba.
Oh, Taba.
Say hello, Claire. He's the cutest.
He is the best.
He's the cutest. And now Taba has a backyard.
Taba, you have a backyard, Taba.
Taba has a fenced-in backyard, and we're gonna buy Taba brother.
You're gonna get Taba a brother?
We're gonna get another dog, like probably hella fast. Yeah,
What kind of dog?
a rescue. We're just gonna go to the SPCA and do a total rescue dog. Good dog.
Ah, da. Fuck you.
That's our last rescue.
Shitty cat.
That is a real. She's a real bitch.
She is a bitch.
The real bitch of Mickey.
Yeah, I fucking hate you, Darren. You suck.
Oh. Your brother's
Nope, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not.
about to
Chat can watch it.
he's about to ejaculate in Tobin's mouth.
Oh, yeah, no. All right, I need to get back to stream. So it's been a pleasure talking to you, but like someone redeemed Mortuary Story and I need to tell the story. I am glad to have answered your call and I'm going to text you tomorrow and show you all of this video.
Come spend the night in our new house.
I will. I will.
Because we fucking love you. And if anyone else who's streaming right now, you can actually go eat glass. Because Claire is the best. Alright? So any of Claire's little friendy friends who are streaming with Claire's Claus, eat glass. Because Claire is the best.
You heard it here. You heard it here, chat.
Dick.
That's Linda.
All right. I will see you guys later.
Sorry. Bye.
No worries. Bye. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Where is my... Hold on one second, chat. I'm going to get my water. It's empty. I'm going to refill it. Doggo. Yeah. Yeah, that is my nephew Tobin. Yes, it was time to hydrate. So, my sincerest apologies, chat. So that was my sister-in-law. Yesterday, my brother and his wife found out that the offer that they put in on a house was accepted. I do have an Eevee plush. Yes, I have lots of plushies and toys and stuff. So I have Eevee back there. I also have Pikachu back there. I have a Charmander over here. I also have, this is Alakastream. And he is the good boy that makes sure that the stream always goes well. Alakastream. But yeah, my brother and sister's offer was accepted yesterday. They're extremely excited. I'm obviously also very excited for them. So, where is Lisanne? Oh, don't scare me like that. So yeah, it's a very exciting time for them, and I think my sister-in-law just decided to indulge in order to celebrate this momentous occasion, and wanted to celebrate it with the rest of chat. So I'm definitely getting that entire clip and sending it to her first thing in the morning, because that's who I am as a person. Anywho, so back to the story. Apologies are unnecessary. You gave us good vibes and doggos. You are blessed. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you guys like Doggo, and Tobin is a very good boy. So anyway, the story. It was one summer I was working a vigil, and basically I worked at this, I worked at a Catholic funeral home, but it was like, it's hard to describe. It's not a chain, but if it's a Catholic mortuary, they're all owned by the diocese in which they're housed. So like everything that was like in the Oakland diocese, all of those funeral homes, even though they were all independently owned, they were all run by like the Catholic diocese. Hard to describe. But anyway, I was working at one of our sister locations one night because they needed extra help for a vigil that was happening. If you're unfamiliar with how Catholic services work, generally there is a vigil that happens the night before the funeral, and the vigil is usually like they call it like a rosary service usually, and some people will have multiple nights of vigils. That's a very cultural practice, but most of the time it was just one night of vigil. So it was a vigil. But it was relatively small that night. There were, I think, less than 20 people. So it was just me and one other person working it that night. And we were like, most of the time when we worked vigils, we kind of just stayed in the back in the office and did our own thing unless somebody needed us. The whole idea is to just, let families kind of do their thing. And if they need our help for any reason, of course, we help them. So I was in the office, just kind of like doing busy work and paperwork and stuff in there, and my boss came in, and before he was about to leave, and he was like, "Hey, so this family is coming in the morning to pick up their loved one. The urn that they special ordered had just come in, and they ordered this, very large like marble urn, and it had it was a big, massive thing, and it had 2 compartments in it." And it was meant to be so that it was this wife that had died, and then when the husband died, they were going to add like his cremains in the second opening, I guess. So, but it was just the wife who had passed away first. So he said, "Before you leave tonight, can you just transfer this woman's cremains from the plastic, like just one that we put everything in when basically once a cremation is done, we just put the decedent into like a plastic container unless they order something special. So we had her in like this plastic basic thing, and so he said, "Can you move her from that into there?" And I said, "Sure." So then he left for the evening, and it was really, really slow. I finished all the paperwork, and so I figured I have time, and the office was way in the back, so nobody would see me passing by from the vigil. So I'll go ahead and do the transfer. Now there's no nice way to do a transfer of that type. Basically, the hole in this particular marble like urn thing was like, no, it was like this wide, maybe. I don't know if like you can get like it was not very wide. So it wasn't just a matter of take the plastic bag out and just like slip it into the new container. We were just going to have to pour everything in. So I was very careful, and like I kind of like jerry-rigged the bag so that it had like a bit of a spout, and I just started pouring this elderly woman's cremated remains into the urn. And there's usually it's a good box worth of stuff. And they can be pretty hefty. So I was pouring it in, and a little of it got on my nose, and I sneezed. And if you have ever seen what happens when you sneeze in front of a pile of like dust or any sort of light object, it just goes. So I sneezed, and this poor lady just went all over the desk, all over the floor, all over everywhere. And I was startled, and I went, oh shit. And I like stumbled back and with the woman and just everywhere. Floor, table, paper, me. This woman was everywhere. Like a Gatorade bottle or a little smaller. It was more like, imagine this bag. This is roughly the size of like what these containers look like. So yeah, I got this poor woman everywhere, including all over me. And I was wearing, a blazer, but I had like a white shirt on underneath it. So obviously, knee-jerk reaction was to go like that. So then I just smeared her all over my white shirt. And she's all in my hands, and I'm panicking, and just going like, oh, no. And so then it's just like, that went everywhere like a cartoon cannon, basically. So I'm like, oh, no. So I just smeared this woman all over me. And I, like, run, and I find, like, a dust, like, thing, and I am, like, on the floor, like, oh, no. Like, no. And just, of course, like, it's like a fucking movie moment. And this family... Do we need to redeem this again to hear how you clean this up? No. I'm going to tell the whole story. So I had like the dustbin and everything, and I'm like I'm on the floor, and the floor was carpet. So there was no way I was going to get all of it up. So I was just like frantically doing this. I was taking every piece of paper that she was on and just like shaking it into like the container, like turning it into like a tube and just like to like put it in. And then as fate would have it, at one point, the family was coming over because they had some questions, and they're like, excuse me, is anyone back there? And I'm back there like, just a moment, please. Like, and I'm like frantically cleaning everything. Oh my God, are you in the land of Viking scan? Are you in Viking land? Yeah, so that was basically how that worked, and it took me a solid 45 minutes to get as much of this woman as I could. I could not get all of it, but as much of this woman as I could into the urn. And everything else, I just wiped it down and vacuumed it up. And never got caught. So I just like pulled my blazer very closed that night when I left so that nobody would see like the smear stains. And never got those off, actually. Human stain. So, had to actually get rid of that shirt. I threw part of this poor woman away. So that's the story of how I got human cremated remains all over the place. Oh my gosh, Scan, how is it so far? How's everything going? And on that note, let us return to the game. Where's Steve? Okay, Steve. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're having fun. Have you seen Oxy yet? I mean, I'm sure you're hanging out with Ram, but I'd love to know how the Ox is doing. I am doing well. How are you, my friend? No. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. I mean, I think it depends on how,
Can't find its footing on these slopes.
uh-oh. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, shit. Run, 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 run. What are you doing? Run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, no! Yes. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We don't want that. We don't want that. Thank you for clarifying that. Let's just, you know, let's just go. Let's just go there. If the evening is slow, just be a slacker. Yeah, thank you for... it's hard to describe it, but it also depends on, like, the consistency. Like, some... Because... common misconception is that cremated...
That's a load off.
Common misconception are that cremated remains are, like, all of the remains of a person, but actually it's not. When a body... is cremated, it basically incinerates all of the flesh, organs, soft tissue, all of it gets pretty much eliminated. So the only thing that actually remains when you take the person out is the bones, and the bones at that point are like so brittle and have like mostly fallen apart. And so you take all of those bones out and you like basically crush them into a powder. And that's how you get cremated remains. And then he did, but as soon as he tests negative, we're going over. Oh, okay, okay. So, yay, Pupe! Hello! So wait, Ram has COVID or Ox has COVID? Oh no! Is he okay? Or is he still feeling poopy? Poor Ox. I talked to him briefly this morning, but he didn't insinuate that he was ill. Poor guy.
The Sun King is too lenient with these Oseram bootlickers. He'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's rising.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
But he feels way better. Okay, good, good, good. How long have you been there, Scan? Wait, how did I?
Two for disorderly conduct last night.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes,
And how's it
some
been
to
so
ask in
far?
favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're getting it back today,
I'm
at
not here
least.
to intrigue you.
Too late.
Lost luggage does suck. I'm so sorry.
And now Outlander from the Southern King that the Sun King haven't heard.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Okay.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately.
Well then.
I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Ah, Scan, you're so adorable. So is Norway absolutely beautiful? Do you think the Sun King can just lean his head back and nap on his big sun? I'm just kind of envisioning, like, and now the Sun King, and he's just kind of like, Aw. That is so sweet.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Okay, so there's political motivations.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that about your leg. Yeah, this is actually on my PS5, Erica. But what have you guys been up to so far, if not hiking?
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Well, the Sun King sure seems very nice. Visiting some places today. Ram's got his son, so there's not much we can do till Sunday. Ah, okay. How old is Ram's son? And remind me again how long you're in town for, Scan? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Oh, that's so wonderful, Scan. I'm so, so happy for you. Like, legitimately so happy. Also, Pupe, how are you? How are things going? It's been a while since I've seen you, and it brings me joy to see you. How is life? How is everything? Tell me everything. Oh, Steve! Let's go, Steve. Good, I'm so happy to hear that. I am glad you are great. Yeah, so much hugs. And please, you know, Scan, keep checking in with us and tell us how things are going. And also, please send my best to Ram. And if you hear from Oxy, please let him know I'm thinking about him. I'll text him a little later on, though, you know, to let him know. And I wish him all the best. Also, please send the best to Ram. The chat was interrupted, and they were like, I can't not read your name. Miss Puke now! I'm sorry I ruined everything. No, it's supposed to be Pup, I think. But I was like, I was distracted, so when I tried to say their name for the first time, I said Pupe, and then it just stuck. Talk to Oxy every day. Okay, but yes, good. Thank you. We love Oxy and we wish him health very quickly. I'm sorry he's dealing with that shit. It is an honor to be renamed. Pupe, do not flatter me.
Not quick enough.
Also, Pupe, I have not asked you yet, but, or if you've already told me, please forgive me, but what are your pronouns so that I may address you correctly? I mean, I'll screw up your name, but I do not want to screw up your pronouns. She, her. Got it. Okay. I thought that's what it was, but couldn't remember. I love that I have managed to gain some Like, of all of my, like, within my community, I just love that I have managed to gain so many, like, wonderful, amazing, sassy ladies.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Like, all of my sassy, boo things. You guys are the best. Sassy, badass ladies. He's well as tough as his nickname. Oh, yeah, I have no doubt he'll be fine. He is as strong as an ox, and that is for sure. We ride at dawn. I need to up my sass. No Spin, you are very sassy, and we love you for it. Your dad jokes hurt me, but we are the sassy brigade. We put the ass in sass. It's true.
Guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
I am a sassy bad. You are. You are. And we love you for it. We love you for it, Toon. Alright, we need to go find a person.
Is it just me, or do Kharja people walk slow? Don't they have places to be?
Oh, no, it needs to be in here. PC life, frick. You do! But, Erica, we are your friends! We is all friends. But I do want you to get a PC, so you can join it. You can join that stream life.
There'll always be work for me.
Here's to Avad, eh? He may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oseram. Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
I'm already your friend, or you don't need a PC for that. See? See, Erica? Oh, you got a story time? Tell me. This is a well. Oh, he's dead.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
So I met this friend Mike at camp, like circa 2008. We were friends through high school. And then kind of grew apart, went to college, got into relationships. Ooh, this is going to be good. And recently, on one of my trips back home, we met up for drinks. And in past trips home, I'd tell him I was coming home, but I would be like, he doesn't really want to hang out, whatever. Mike 2000. Pupe is on it. Pupe is on it. We invested. Did this just turn into the ladies' gossip chat?
Make no mistake. The Vanguard have earned our position.
He has considered me a very close friend. And every time I'd say I was coming home, he would be pumped to hang out and would tell whichever girl he was dating at the... Oh! Secret best friend. And then I wouldn't meet up with him. It also blow him off. And now like 6 of his exes. Oh, Erica. Erica. Oh, no. Please tell me you hung out with him on this most recent venture home. I'm gonna be real upset if you didn't. I didn't know we were what do you mean you didn't know you were friends? You blew him off! This is why communication matters. Oh, Eric, oh my god. We have many times in the past month to make up for it. Still paying penance. Oh my god. Uh-oh.
Right there.
Like, we aren't regular communicators, so I thought the friendship just died. That's true. It sounds like you just picked it up. There's randos who want to fight me. I would like to see someone try to fight you.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Hello, Mango. Yes. We believe we are all now on the same page of why communication is importante. Crushed on each other at the same time.
No space.
What a freak. That is like a Hallmark rom-com. Insight! Yo! Insight checked with the 12-person raid. Welcome to Gossip Time Raiders. Hello, hello. Can I get a shout out for Insight checked, please? Mr. Naked Beer Ice, hello, good to see you. Insight, hello, good to see you. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we were just in the middle of some gossip.
There just doesn't seem to be anything of note.
Oh yes, I recall that
Scare
part.
Me again. What is this?
Your ship just had a mind of its own, didn't it?
What are you doing to me, buddy?
What are you doing to me? Oh God, I don't want to watch that. That's the I know that's the
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Oh show. You know.
Riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact.
No, stop.
That is the best line from a video game I have.
Interrupt
ever
us. Thank you so
I've
much
ever
for the
seen
raid,
anything more
or for the
Then
resub.
First we find a
blah blah
sad
blah.
banger, and then we sing this place to shit. That is my.
Okay, I didn't watch any of that. Interrupt us. Thank you for that resub. 5 whole months. That is so exciting. Back when that was my only jump scare. Scarlet Lovely, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I have not played the DLC yet, but I looked away once I realized it was the DLC, so nothing was spoiled for me. Honestly, there's so little context in those clips, I probably wouldn't have gotten any anyway. But goodness gracious. Hello, everyone. My name is Professor Claire, so welcome. I am an actual professor. I teach at my local college. I teach a class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the case for literary merit in video games. And it's pretty much as you would imagine. We discuss video games as literature. We discuss a variety of different games. And they're mostly story-based. Oh my god. You're right. You're right. All right. All right. We're going to do a bubble party. All right. And I'm a cancer survivor and a burrito enthusiast. So if you like all of those things, then you should probably follow this channel. We like to talk about video games and analyze games. I'm currently in the middle of part 5 of a lecture series on Horizon Zero Dawn. We're having a great time. And we'd love it for you to be a part of it. Yeah, info card definitely helps because I tend to forget some of the key things, but at least there the key things like always are existing. But anyway, Erica redeemed Bubble Party. So if you are not familiar with the Bubble Party, I have a bubble machine. Or, hold on, let me show you. Broke my brain. All right, thanks so much, Insight, for coming by, and thank you so much for the raid. That's very kind of you. Get some good rest. And I look forward to having my brain broken by the DLC, hopefully sometime relatively soon. But for those of you that are staying to hang out, this is my little bubbler, and this is what we use for the bubble party. So I'm going to turn this on and dance my socks off. And the rest of you are going to give me all of your best dancing emotes. And we are going to have the most kick-ass dance party that you can imagine. So once this music starts, I want to see all of y'all moving and grooving. Are you ready? Actually, I'll turn off the fan so it doesn't blow my bubbles like out of the way. And here we go. I better see y'all moving and grooving. Hello, Nathan Reckless Attack. Get ready to drop it like a flow, chat. Here's the breakdown. Now there's bubbles all over it. Thank you, Erica, for that redemption. Spin, thank you for the lurk. That was awesome. You go do a thing, for sure. I think I got bubble juice all over my eyes. Woof. Thank you everyone for your participation. Y'all are the best. And now there's bubble juice all over my keyboard and all over my mouse, and we're fine. We're fine, chat. This is fine. All this is fine. Hey, look, a random bubble.
No room.
Fine. I didn't care that much anyway. What about this one? Nope. Bubble juice. Oh, stop it, pupe. Don't give yourself that much credit. Let's be heading out. Erica, you love to just, like, call for parties and run, huh? Well, thank you so much for redeeming that bubble party, and thank you so much for hanging out and bringing the gossip for us tonight, my friends. So yes, I am excited to see you around for all the weekend streams. It's going to be fun, but get some good rest, and I will talk to you soon. Love you, buddy, and thanks again for being here. You are the chaos, and I love you for it. Hot goss population. And we love you for it.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
You can go and... We'll have to make a pancake breakfast for my love and his family, so I'll see you very soon. Oh, thank you so much, Scan. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Tell everyone there I said hello. Send them, please, all of my best. And I will see you very soon. Have a good breakfast.
No turning back. Look out! Long leg! Dervahl's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Oh man, you weren't supposed to go after me. You were gonna be helpful. Always love the bubble party. Pancake breakfast sounds wonderful. Also, Interruptus, good to see you. How are you doing this fine evening? Ow.
Intruders! Only one way out of this. The fighting way.
Ready to die.
Bye.
Taste this.
It was your stream night, so I'm glad it's... Oh, no worries at all, Interruptus. I could see that Insight was playing Echoes, so otherwise I would have popped in. But there will be time enough for that, I know. I'm thinking after Horizon, I'm thinking actually in October of starting the DLC. Since it's kind of a spooky thing. It's like a good theme for the month is just to play Echoes. During the spooky month. Yeah, I think that sounds like an idea, don't you? Yeah, so a couple more months and we'll pick up with
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
we will pick up Outer Wilds. Or Echoes of the Eye, rather.
Well, here I am.
Still they can't hit back. For mainspring.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Ow!
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Okay, that's what we'll do then. Why didn't that go off? Oh, I think it's Vibes, Toon Wolf. You have to add the S.
Ursa!
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
We haven't had a chance to pause and talk in a while, and I think this is a good place to talk. Usually, I'm not a big fan. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I find it kind of bit of a cop-out when one of the motivating factors for a character is the death of a female character that's close to them. It's just a very tired trope that I've talked about a few times in the past. I think most recently in our lecture on Last of Us, that the call to action for a male hero tends to be the death of a female character that means a lot to them, whether it's a wife, sister, mother, daughter, something of the sort. In this case, it's Aaron losing a sister. I do like the shift, though, in the sense that instead of a female character dying solely to propel the male character to his heroic like destiny, quote unquote. I think that it allows us to see a more humbled side of Aloy and a more grief-stricken side of Aloy. I think it does more to inform Aloy's character than it does Aaron. because this is the first time that Aloy has seen another human experience grief over another person. And you can see in that moment that it is a very devastating experience for Aloy. And I don't want to take away from Erend. Obviously, it's got to be awful losing a sister. But to see the way that Aloy doesn't even know what to say, doesn't know how to interact, and can only say that she's sorry, and then to immediately turn and say, you know, I'll look through his stuff, is both a sign of respect and I think a sign of awkwardness for her as a character. She doesn't know how to interact. She doesn't know how to engage with someone who's just experienced a monumental loss. And on top of that, I think that she held out some hope that they were going to be able to pull off, you know, a wonderful rescue. And I think in some ways she feels like a failure. She wasn't able to achieve that rescue. So this is a turning point for Aloy. And I think that knowing that you bore witness to something like this with another person is there's definitely a bond that can be that will be shared from that. I think that Aloy is now bonded in some way to Erend from having joined him on this mission or on this quest, really, and you know, helped him to you know, find his sister, even if they weren't able to ultimately save her. So she's now a huge part of his story as much as he is a part of hers. My hubby is behind me aggressively agreeing with you. I don't know what aggressively agreeing looks like, but I am thrilled to be part of that. I am thrilled to be agreed with. All right, let's see what we can find.
This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know?
Probably not.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose.
Okay. Co-ranting and emphatically agreeing while you both continue to explain the same thing with different words at the same time. Also that, just nodding his head furiously. Sound like your hubs gets it. I respect that. Wait, why did I leave? Why did I just leave? Bye! I thought I already investigated that. I did.
Dervahl's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Poor Erend. That's brutal. All right, let's get to Meridian. Yeah. We know how you all feel about the old mad Sun King.
It's always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble. Should be out there fighting machines.
Run, Aloy, run.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by. Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Arrested too for disorderly conduct last night.
Interrupt us, I fucking knew you were gonna say that. I was telling everybody about it at work today. I get to work, I was like, y'all, have you ever heard of this word? Like, I blew people's minds.
Claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
They'll be...
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here.
Naked Beer Eyes, how are you
Wasn't
today?
arrested of all.
This evening.
The name was
Good to see you,
Aelin
by the way.
Fledgman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes. A
Recalcitrant.
landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace.
Ooh.
If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
A magic deck.
When we spoke, Erend didn't wish
Well, I
to dwell on
appreciate you being here to vibe with us all tonight.
Ursa's death. Understandable, of course.
Defend.
But now
Oh
that
yeah,
they've
the
been left to my imagination. Those
Petrichor.
details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
We'll use our brain here. I don't want to lie. I don't know if she was thinking of him. And I don't want to be cruel either.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help.
More cowbell. Oh.
Bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I could have sworn it would be recalcitrant. Isn't that a double is that a double negative? No. No, it's not. It seems like it, but no, it's... I don't think it is. Why am I talking to myself about this?
A moment of your time, Outlander?
No, I don't. I don't need any more about my car's extended warranty. Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Well done, Captain Obvious. Oh, look, more blaze.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Okay.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
The big words in the gunfight. Nah. What did you teach?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Okay.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Sociology, Intro to World Religions, English as a Second Language. Wow. That's an impressive That's an impressive lineup.
We did it!
Fuck
Dervahl's
me, I
been shot,
guess.
And Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over.
English is a
Dervahl
second
said
language.
he'd
That's
make up
awesome.
No way.
I mean, all of those are awesome.
To do
but
that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Intro to World
Get back
Religions. I
there
would have
just
loved
to
to
be
take a
sure.
class like that.
I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind.
Yeah, that is a
next
very
to them.
impressive rep list.
Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Ah. You know what? Like, I mean, I'm an adjunct too, but I think what matters more.
Someone over there. Quick, boat tracks. It's just a bit of blaze in them.
I think what matters more is what the students think of you. Most of the time, they don't know what an adjunct is. They don't have to know we're getting paid shit.
What happened to that building? Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
No.
And this man's brain. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Well-paid work.
What happened? I haven't had a blast
Could
like
you
that
spare a
since the
moment to
liberation.
speak of the finer things?
No. Did you have a particular favorite of those ones that you taught?
Of the mesa. Are we under attack?
The tracks lead inside.
I end up friends with most
Another
teachers
one
I
of
work
Dervahl's
for. I mean,
hideouts.
hell yeah. These teachers are the best. Oh.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Wow, we're just detective working all over the place. Oh, well. Well, I fucked that up. Is there a way to get back up there? Or do I just need to, like, tunnel to my death? Yeah, okay, I do. Intro to World Relations for sure. When we got to the Asia component, I got to teach then. I really got to get crazy and inventive with teaching. Oh, wow. That's so cool. That's fucking dope. What a cool class to teach. Skip, we saw that. Alright, no, I think I need to go down. No? Hmm. No, I want to go left. There we go. Happily take an intro to World Religions. Yeah, and there are some... I took a World Religions class in high school. I mean, it was really interesting, but I think on a... I would have loved to take something more collegiate. I almost minored in theology at my local college.
Okay, no more sneaking.
You wanna get shot? Get your ass down!
Not because I wanted to, like, go into, you know, religion, or, you know, into any sort of, like, Christian, like, teaching or anything like that, but I had such a fascination with early Christianity and the history and just the academic, like just the study of Christian theology, and it was fascinating to me. Just run in and ruin their day. Yeah, well, I'm talking about Jesus. And actually, learning about Jesus just from an academic perspective was absolutely fucking fascinating.
The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
A History of God. I didn't read that, but now I know I want to. Oh, that's not how I turn it off? Oh, really? Now we're all getting, like, particular.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
You're not a very creative bad guy.
Help me, brothers! This isn't over yet.
Taste this.
He did.
Don't lose her. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh, so now we got big bad birds.
Then we do it the hard way.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
I should take care of one.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more on the way!
There's two.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you! Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
You just don't know how OP I am, sir.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks!
Anyone else?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Why is he giving you advice? I know, right?
I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
Bueller.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead, and they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
He's not very good at killing people, we've learned. Alright, so we can wrap up this quest and call it a night, which I think is pretty dope.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Oh, that's rude. Like you used Ursa? Come on. You don't need to be a jerk, Aloy.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us, not a goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Shipped. I know, fucking right. Jeez. I mean, to his credit, at least he took his no, he took that no gently. Like, he took it well.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do, right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Fair enough. That's how I hope to go out.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2? Huh. She likes me.
Now I realize I'm lucky just to get a minute of your time. I loved, what I've always loved about this game is, you know, especially when it came out, it felt like it made a lot of strides for, I want to shave his face. Afer, come on! You don't like that majestic, I don't even know what we'd call that majestic, facial, beast across his, across that mug? It always felt like, this game, did a lot of good work, in creating a likable, and endearing and non-sexualized, female protagonist. So while Aloy is, what would you call it? What do you call it?
Please tell me. This is it.
Oh, no, we'll, that will be a later problem. So, while Aloy is like, what's the fuck? What is the term? Not cosmetically. What's the word? But like by normal beauty standards, Aloy is a good-looking person, a good-looking character. But there's no like it's not like you look at Aloy and you know that she's not over-sexualized and she wears clothing appropriate for you know her task, her character, and like you know her role. It's not traditionally is not the word. It starts with a C. It's driving me absolutely insane that I can't. No, it's not aesthetically. Conventionally attractive. Conventionally. God, that was really gonna bother me. So Aloy, you know, by all, you know, in all effects would be considered conventionally attractive. But it's not like, but she also looks presentable and believable for you know a character doing and living the way that she lives, which it you know is strides. Raquel's interrupt us never change. It is a new word for all of us. So even though she's conventionally attractive, she still like the way that she lives and exists makes sense for you know the world that she lives in. There are, however, some points in the story that feel very frustrating because it feels like it tries to oversell this narrative of the strong, viable female protagonist. And Erin's line there is one of those for me. So to basically say, like, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were hot. Mike will be happy to know his legacy is spreading. Oh, it is spreading. It is definitely spreading. and he can be proud of that. But anyway, I feel like Aaron's line there is almost a step back. This idea of, when I first met you, I thought you were just like a pretty face, but it turns out you're a badass, and I'm just lucky to get to spend some time with you. So even though it's like on paper it looks like a sweet moment, for me it's the more I've played through the game, I feel like it's such an eye roll moment, and that we can do better. And I think that we can do better by just not acknowledging. And I don't know if that's a spicy take, but I think it serves Aloy's character better to just acknowledge her for the warrior that she is, and not having to acknowledge her womanhood in any way, because it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter that she's a woman or that she's pretty. So why is there a need to call that out? I don't know. That the older I get and the more I play this game, the more that line bothers me, even though it's meant to be a compliment. And Aaron is a great character, and I love him as a character. But I don't know. That always just felt like super try hard to me. And look at how cool she is, even though she's a woman. It's like, why should it be even though? Or why should her being a woman even be a part of it? She's a badass, on her own. And she does incredible things, and she does it selflessly. In the way that Rost intended. She isn't chasing any romance plot, and up to where we are, she clearly doesn't show any intent to. Exactly. And I think that the way that she sort of said no to the Sun King was also interesting, because it's such a, the idea of the happy ending is that, the princess marries the prince or the king and lives happily ever after. And he reading between the lines, it seems like he just kind of has the hots for her and wants her to stay with him and, wants her to be with him. And, she very politely says, no, I got my own stuff going on. And to the king's credit, he's very humble and just accepts her answer and, okay, makes sense, forgive me for presuming. And I thought that was cool, because that is kind of I feel like that's so much the key of it. We just assume this is what she wants. She's going to want to stay here. She's going to want to be with me, because who wouldn't want to be with me? But then to be humbled in the way that that's not why I'm doing this. That's not what this is about. Well, I'm glad I have some agreement in chat. Definitely not spicy take. Modern day should not even consider she's a woman, but maybe it speaks to the devolution of the world as tribe mentalities. It's interesting that you say that, because we've met some different tribes thus far, Afer. So the Erend is part of a tribe called the Oseram, which are a people that forge a lot of metal, and they're a smithing people. Avad is part of a more established culture called the Karja, and they are a much more traditional patriarchal society. Excuse me. But Aloy comes from a tribe called the Nora. The Nora are a much more primitive tribe, but they're a very matriarchal society. They worship a female deity. They're a monotheistic tribe, and basically the women are the epitome of all things in that tribe. The concept of mother and mothering and motherhood are hugely important to the Nora, and that's where Aloy hails from. I would argue that the Maelker doesn't mean it as a compliment, but more is giving the narrative of his experience so Aloy will understand the change. He's highlighting the arc of his experience so she will understand him and his growth. I hadn't considered that perspective. But more is giving the narrative of his experience so Aloy will understand the change. Mm-hmm. That's I really like that, and I think that you could absolutely make that argument. I think you could absolutely make that argument, and I think I agree with you. Something about the line irks me, and it does. Yeah, I think it comes off that way, and maybe just over time, it's gotten to me to a point where I'm just like, ugh. But considering it from that perspective, I think you're right. It does really display or exemplify Aaron's growth, and I think that's worth acknowledging and celebrating. Followed the wood, then he thought to larger actions. It's a fair take. Yeah, I understand that, and you know what? I actually appreciate that that interpretation. I really like that. Thank you for sharing that. Actually, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Thank you very much. I'm tired. Can you tell? I appreciate that interpretation. That actually gives me some more to think about, and I'm going to write that down after this for when I do this lecture in class in a few months. I think that's gonna about do it for me tonight. Y'all, thank you so much for a really, really, yay, Tired Gang. Thank you so much for such a wonderful stream tonight. I cannot emphasize enough how much I love seeing you all and hanging out and, having good fun and, discussing really, really wonderful, interesting stories. I want to send us off to somewhere that's like, chill vibes. You know what? I think we'll go see... I'm going to send you guys over to see Hedwigin. She is building Legos, and I think that sounds... It was too... I can't even summon the energy to be mad at you. Going to suggest was... Yeah, perfect. I figured that would be a good one. So let's go over and show her some love and enjoy the Lego building process. Again, everyone, like, my sincerest thanks for hanging out in the stream. And now I'll end it with her. That sounds like a plan. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I will... Oh, she's ending? Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay. I canceled it. Darn, that's too bad that she's ending. Dang it. Who else do I have here that we could go see? Ooh, Nolly is playing Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel to I did it. Yeah, that's my nightmare, is doing an end of stream raid. I don't want to do that. Let's go raid GG stream. May we not step on one. Let me make sure Ninali isn't going anywhere. So let's do... Actually, anytime someone raids when I'm ending. Yeah. I try to stay a little extra too, but I also feel like so bad that I'm just like, oh no, I just like, I don't want to be that person. Oh man, this is a long ad. Okay. All right, cool. We're back. While I was raiding. Oh yeah, that's definitely happened too. All right, we're going to go raid Denali. We'll try exclamation mark raid again. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'm going to be back Saturday to continue Horizon. And I will also be on Sunday morning. I'm going to be participating in a Fall Guys tournament. So it would really mean a lot to me if you guys popped in. I'll be playing at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time is when the stream starts, and the tournament starts at 10 Pacific. So if you're free, come hang out with me for a morning stream. And then from once the tournament's done, we'll probably jump over to Stray and see if we can get through that. Sunday's just going to be a super chill day of lots of streams and streaming and goodness. The return of Fireteam Meat Seats. Am I going to stream it? Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll stream it. That might be more of a surprise stream. So TBD on that. Thank you, everyone, though, again, so much. You're all wonderful. I appreciate you. Let's go say hi to Ninali and stay on this Horizon trend. It's a really fun game. And as I so often say, be safe, stay sexy. I love you all very much. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you on Saturday for more Horizon, and I will see you maybe tomorrow too. Have a good night, everyone.
Iffy to me. After you.
Professor Claire! Oh my goodness, what's up? Hey, Professor Claire! Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Everybody throw your jelly beans. Everybody throw your jelly beans. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Thrift. What's going on? Mangotron, love the name. What's going on? Hello. Hi, Claire. How are you? Raid, what's up? There are jelly beans? Yeah, there's jelly beans. Everybody throw your jelly beans. Everybody throw your jelly beans. We got all the jelly beans. We got all the jelly beans here, Thrift. Wait, I love jelly beans. We love jelly beans here too. In fact, there they are. There's some of them. In fact, you need jelly beans. In fact, my mascot for the channel's named Jelly Beans. And we have all sorts of jelly beans here. Yes, we do. Yes, we